Welcome. Thank you very much for being with us. Mr. Krishnamurthy, let me begin by asking you about what you make of this latest instance of provocation from Bangladesh, its latest shocker, the arrest of Chinmoy Krishnadas of ISKCON.
It is very tragedy to know about that one. Now, today I heard about that this one journalist, Hindu journalist has been arrested by the police and integrated. And it is very hard to understand why the European countries is not speaking about this one. It's very, very unacceptable that something happening, so other word, they are raising their voice, but in what is happening in Bangladesh, nobody is interested to raise their voice. And it is really unacceptable. And the Bangladesh has created with our Indian army sacrifice. They don't know what is happened at the time. Now, at least now the government should take care of the Hindus, minority people who are living there. That is my opinion.
Yes. Mr. Krishnamurthy, what would you urge the Indian government to do now?
So they might go a little bit harsh. Means not going war and anything, but they must go to the UNO and tell what is happening in the Bangladesh to get some remedy which will be protected the Hindus in Bangladesh, minority people who are living there. And we are giving shelter to the lot of people who are coming all over the world, but our own people is not getting any shelter in the Bangladesh. It is unhappy to hear one, and at least the Indian government go a little bit harder than smoother way to speak with them. Say, see, we want to protect our own people anywhere in the world. If something happens, we are there. So that should be there from the Indian government.
Okay. Let me in fact also ask you then, Mr. Krishnamurthy, about the global silence on this as well. Does that shock you, or is it unsurprising? World leaders are not condemning this. Global organizations are not speaking up about what is happening in Bangladesh.
Really, sir, that is true. That is really shocking. But we are planning in Germany, in the middle of the Berlin, to go to the Bangladesh embassy to give a memorandum that what is happening is unacceptable for us as an Hindu community living in Germany. And we are planning to make a procession to bring a memorandum to the Bangladesh embassy and say that they must take care, at least our people who are living there in the Bangladesh, for their lives and their lively things should not be damaged.
What has triggered this in the first place? This systematic attacks on Hindu temples, desecration of our idols, threats and assault of minority Hindus in Bangladesh. What do you believe has been the reason behind all of this?
So it's a political agenda. It's a political agenda. I think nowadays they are getting from outside sources the support which they can damage the Hindu, believeness. So if you see that they have damaged lingam and other deities which has been erected in Bangladesh, it is too hard to know, but we never heard about that, all those things in Bangladesh before. Nowadays, they are bringing some political agenda behind that. I hope that it will be from the foreign countries also been supported for that one.
Okay. Also, as far as you're concerned, these latest incidents again of further Hindu arrests as well, Hindu monks being arrested simply for going to jail. Does this show, to going to visit Krishnadas in jail, does this show then that there is a certain amount of brazenness there as well? They're doing it, realizing that it's wrong, but they're still doing it.
That is a true, sir. One of the member of parliament heard the news that he is defending that what is happening in Bangladesh. I can't understand it because he is a elected body from the government. People should also protect the minority in Bangladesh, but they are not interested about that to speak about that. Even other countries are not speaking about, but India should go a little bit further, harder to protect our Hindu people who are living alone the world.
Yes. Where do you see things headed in the next few weeks and days?
It should be a diplomatic meeting should be there. Diplomatical instance should be taken, should be care, and they must go to the UNO Charta for humanity and religious minority to protect the minority in the countries. They must go directly in the diplomatic way. If diplomatic fails, means we must do a little bit harder instance to protect our Hindu people in the Bangladesh.
What is leading to the targeting of ISKCON and ISKCON connected priests as well?
They are trying, sir. They are trying now. They are not going directly to the Hindu Mandir, but they are trying to go to ISKCON. Let me see what is happening if we arrest the ISKCON, our Honorable Samda, and what the reaction will be there in India. They are looking for something to do more now. They are just pick up one ISKCON because ISKCON is not so well in India been recognized as in Hindu Mandir. So they are trying to get somewhat what will be happening if we arrest ISKCON, the chairpersons, so that what will be the next position will be there. They are trying to going with another way to go hard about Hindu minority in Bangladesh. I hope so. That's all.
Do you have any faith in the Mohammad Yunus government anymore?
No, sir. For the moment which the government is there, I hope that there will be no protections to us in the form of government support, but only our government should take care of more rather than the Bangladeshi government. I won't believe, sir.
All right, Vilwanathan Krishnamurthy, thank you very much for joining us with your perspective on this big story.